Welcome back to Scotty's Hobbies. Sorry I've been out of the loop for a little bit. I got really sick for like the last week. I lost vision in my left eye. That's why I'm wearing my glasses. I usually never wear my glasses. I hate wearing them. I'm usually wearing my contacts. So I believe this might be one of my first videos with my glasses on. Also, you might hear that my voice has changed. Hopefully it comes back to normal, but we'll see. I am gaining most of my vision back in my left eye, and I can't wait till I get all my vision back, especially with all these bright lights in front of me. But this video is going to be an update on SB712. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share as well as we go through everything. I'm also going to be making videos on the update to the Transportation Freedom Act, the Stop Carb Act, the CARS Act, everything that's going to be going through that could potentially change the smog inspection process or smog inspection here in California. I'll be making updates on everything. Just because I was down and out for about 2 weeks now doesn't mean I wasn't doing anything. I was getting plenty of rest, but I was doing a ton of research on everything that is going down. And there's a lot of information to be taken in on everything that's going on. I get texts every day from coworkers, from people, messages every day, from people that are like just so confused about what's going on. But sticking to the subject at hand, SB712. This is also known as the Leno's Law. What this law is potentially going to do is change the requirements for an older vehicle to get into the classic car Bureau of Automotive Repair smog exemption. I believe it's classic, it might be collector's car. But that law that's currently in place states that if your vehicle is 35 years old or older and you pass at a referee center, a smog inspection at a referee center, and you have collector car insurance, you could be smog exempt. And that's a current law. That's already on the books. There'll be a link in the description for that. Also, everything that I talk about in this video, in any of my videos, I will do my best to put links in the description below. I'll try to highlight what I am talking about, so there might be like a 1 or 2 in the upper left-hand corner, right-hand corner. That will signify that the link down below will be notated with 1 or 2, so you know what we're talking about. So the classic car or collector car program is already in play. What SB712 initially was going to do was take the smog exemption or the requirement to be able to pass smog out of that rule. So you'd still need your classic car insurance. You would no longer need to have it smogged at a referee, and the vehicle has to be over 35 years old, and that would qualify you to get in the classic car collector's smog exemption. Well, this bill 712 got sent to the Transportation Committee on March 12th here in California. It came back on March 24th, and the author, I believe it's Shannon, I believe. This is from Legiscan. You can see I have a bunch of stuff printed up because there's so much stuff to take into consideration, and it's really hard to remember everything, especially with all these medications I've been taking. But March 24th, the bill came back with an amendment. That amendment now says you no longer need the the collector car insurance. So now, if this bill passes, your vehicle only has to be 35 years old, and you're going to have to apply for the classic or collector car smog exemption through BAR. So this is going to be like people in the know-how or in the know are going to be able to know that their car can be exempt if it's over 35 years old. The smog exemption program, classic car, collector car, you have to apply for that. You're not automatically blanketed into that smog exemption classification just because your vehicle meets these requirements. You actually have to contact BAR. Again, there'll be a link in the description, be able to go click on that and be able to see what all the process is of being able to become smog exempt. I'm not exactly sure, but as of now, with this amendment that came back on March 24th, you no longer need a smog. You'll no longer need the collector car insurance. Your vehicle will just have to be over 35 years old, and you'll have to apply for the collector or classic car smog exemption through BAR. Now, what's next on this bill? As of right now, the hearing for the Transportation Committee to go talk about this on the Senate floor is April 8th. It's going to be April 8th at 1:30 p.m. is what it's scheduled for to be talked to in the Transportation Committee. That's where they're going to come together. They're going to talk about what needs to be changed, what should be changed. And then at that time, they'll proceed with either amendments or they're going to say, yes, let's go ahead and do a full Senate vote on this. That full Senate vote probably would not happen on April 8th. That'll be pushed on to a further date to where it gets voted on. Now, if it passes Senate here in California, it'll go on to the Assembly and then go through the whole same process that it is in the Senate. I looked it up. It takes about 32 to 33 weeks for a bill to get passed through the Senate and the House, everything, or to get pretty much forgot about within that time. So this bill could take up to 33 weeks to get passed. It was initially presented to or introduced to Senate on February 21st. So what's 33 weeks past February 21st? I'm not sure off the top of my head, but that's something to take in consideration. Now, another thing I thought that was pretty interesting about this bill is it's gained traction through Senate, where this is more of like a Republican backed bill, which go figure, it's less regulations and that's what Republicans like. But I looked into this and there's 3 Democrats that now back this or sponsor this bill and 17 Republicans throughout the state of California. So this bill, not that it's a huge partisan bill, but it's gaining more traction. This bill is looking way more promising. Now, as this bill comes through and anything changes, I will be keeping you guys up to date. Even if I fall ill again, I will continue to keep doing research. And as soon as I get better, I will come to you guys and I'll let you guys know what has actually changed and what to anticipate, and not give you a bunch of speculation to go modify your vehicles, just thinking that we're gonna be able to not have to smog our vehicles. Thanks for checking out Scotty's Hobbies. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Comment below with what kind of vehicle you have that makes you interested in SB712. I will see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video. I appreciate you guys watching.